We're here with Freddie Roach in preparation for Marco Barrera. How is training going with Manny this session?
Great. We just started to quiet down a little bit. We're going to box a little bit today. We're going to go down to 6 rounds, and then Saturday we'll go 4 rounds. On Monday we'll leave for Las Vegas after training, and on Tuesday and Wednesday in Vegas we'll shake out there. We'll shake out there a little bit, and just everything's winding down now and just getting ready for the fight.
Manny's never been one that's really needed extra motivation, but is there any extra motivation now that he's been calling out Marco for a while? He's wanted this rematch for a while. Have you noticed a difference in Manny?
No, just the same old Manny. He gets ready for every fight the same, 100%. He doesn't take anyone lightly. He doesn't think it's an easy fight. A lot of people are telling him that it's going to be an easy fight, but every day I reassure him that it won't be. So we expect Barrera to be at his best, and Barrera, he better be in great shape because we are.
What type of fight are you expecting from Marco, seeing as he said this is going to be his last fight?
I think he's going to be a little bit more physical in this fight, maybe a little bit of shoulders, elbows, maybe head and so forth, because I don't believe he can outbox us, or I don't believe he can outfight us. So, the thing is, what's he going to do? You seen the last fight when he got frustrated, he tried his headbutts and so forth, and that's part of the game and so forth, but we're ready for that though. I prepare Manny for if that happens. He knows how to handle it, and we're okay.
We're 4 years down the road, and the general consensus is Manny's gotten better. Are you expecting an easier fight, or a harder fight, or a similar fight to the first one?
I'd say a harder fight because Marco, this might be his last one, and he's going to really dig down deep. And last time he had some excuses with the stories about the plate in his head came out and so forth, and everyone made that a big issue. And then, of course, they had the fires in Big Bear where they had to leave the training camp early. So, we'll give him the rematch, and hopefully, if he loses this time, there'll be no excuses.
Is Manny going to be escorted to the ring by Eric Morales?
I hear rumor of that, possibly, but I'm not sure. Because I hear Eric's getting ready for a fight also, so I'm not sure.
What's your prediction for the fight?
I think that it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a war until it ends. I think we will catch him somewhere before the 12 rounds. But we're ready to go 12 hard rounds. But I think we'll catch him before then. But it's somewhere late in the fight.
How upset was he when he heard about what Barrera was saying about you, being that the two of you are very close?
Man, he doesn't listen. He doesn't care about that stuff. He doesn't read that stuff. He just trains for the fight. If they talk bad about him, he'll never talk bad back about him because he's not that type of guy. I tell Manny, when a guy hits you low, Manny, hit him back low. He says, no, coach, that's just not me. It's just not him. If a guy headbutts him, I say headbutt him back, he won't do it. He'll never foul. He's just not in his character. He's a gentleman. He's a sportsman. And I'm really happy to be part of it. Myself, if a guy headbutted me, I'd headbutt him back. But Manny won't do it.
Let me ask you this. What did you think of the whole aspect of how this fight's going to play out?
Well, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a war until it ends. If it goes 12 hard rounds, we're ready to go. We surprised me. I think we will get him before the 12th round. But until it ends, I know it's going to be a really, really hard fight, and that's what we're ready to Pacquiao is the most exciting fight in the world because he likes to fight, and we guarantee we're going to be there.
Did you think it was just excuses when Barrera said that there were too many distractions in the first fight and he didn't prepare properly?
Who knows? You know what? He had a couple of complaints. You know what? I think he deserves a rematch. Why not? I mean, he's always done well the second time around and so forth. So I'm glad he's getting the rematch finally, and I hope there's no excuses after this fight.
Well, look at it this way: if
we don't have any, we're 100% there. I'm not going to say we don't have any excuses. We're ready to go.
Well, look at it this way: if Barrera loses, you guys could always do another beer commercial.
There's a possibility.
What did you think of when the news of the pictures supposedly involving Oscar De La Hoya came out? What was your response to that?
It's pretty funny, I guess. I trained Oscar, and I never saw the side of him. Oscar's a great guy. He has a great wife, a great family. He's a good guy. I think it's.
Did you think that was him?
No, of course not.
No, I'll tell you one thing though. The lady sure got into trouble. You hired one of the best entertainment lawyers to go after her, Bert Fields.
You know, it's just a shame that stuff like that has to happen in life. But you know, when you're in the public eye, I guess you're a target all the time. So, but Oscar, to me, he's a great guy. He's treated me well, and I defend him.
Freddie, how did all the rumors from like spies started in all the beginning?
I have no idea. I mean, you know, someone told me in the Philippines I had a spy over there. I said, yeah, it must be Japanese because I know all the sparring partners are Japanese. So, you know, I just was fooling around, but you know, I don't. You know, we need spies. Like, you know, we've seen each other fight a lot. He doesn't need spies. We don't need spies. He's getting ready. We're getting ready. We're just doing our job and trying to get ready for a big fight and get our fights ready to go to war, you know, and there's no spies and stuff like that.
Any sense of overconfidence in this fight?
None whatsoever. We made that mistake in the first Morales fight. We took him a little bit lightly, and not so much Manny, it was me. And because I thought he was going to be style-wise, it was an easier fight than Barrera and so forth. And I was wrong. And the thing is, you know, I let all the people come in and so forth and watch Manny train and so forth. And I thought it would motivate Manny to train better and so forth. It was a mistake. I made a mistake. Too many people watching our strategy and so forth. So that won't happen ever again.
How is Manny handling all the other distractions that he faces every day?
Manny really, once he starts training for a fight, all that goes away. You know what? He doesn't do anything to distraction. The only thing we did in the 6 weeks in Cebu, on Sunday, he asked me, he said, can I fly to Manila and sign the contract with the SIGCOM, and I'll be back in 1 hour's time. He flew for an hour, said he signed the contract, came back the same day. I said, no problem. So, you know, he respected me, he even asked me. If I said no, he probably would have went anyway. So.
Now, do you have any retirement wishes for Barrera? Because he said that this is going to be his last major fight.
Well, you know, he just had a great career. I think he has nothing. He's a Hall of Famer for sure. You know, I mean, he's had some great fights in his life. He's always put on history. One of the greatest fighters of all time. Boy, actually one of the greatest fighters of all time. And you know, I just wish him the best always.
Do you think all those wars may take an effect on him, like it's how they did with Morales?
Well, you know, they will catch up with you sooner or later, and you know what? You never see it until you get in that ring, and that's when it will show. So, you know, if he gets blown out early, you know, that could be, but I don't expect that because I think his heart's too big, and I think he's going to try real hard, and I think he'll make a great fight of it until it's over.
The suspension of James Toney is due to end soon. Have you had talks with James about whether or not he's going to resurrect his career with you in this corner?
I haven't. You know, I just back from the Philippines. I'm just really concentrating on Manny right now, and you know, I'll call James after the show's over, and we'll talk.
Final analysis of the fight.
Pacquiao in a great fight by KO late in the fight. You know, I think we'll stop him late.
What round?
4-12.
What minute of the round?
2.